Right boys, welcome back to the Journey Career Mode, and we are now with Atletico Madrid. So, pre-season tournament, as always, most money. And speaking of money, we're going to see how much we have. This year we've got 47 million. And how's the team looking? It's not looking too bad. Clearly we need a left back. If we don't see... No, we've got Hernandez. So I'm not sure why they're playing him. David Luiz in here for some reason. Some strange looking choices here for players, but we're going to get rid of a lot of this dead weight. There's Georgian, who was signed in the Paris Road to Glory. We're going to get rid of a few deadweight players here and see where we need to improve. I think it's mainly going to be backups, because this team looks pretty good, and for us to bring anyone in it would have to be a massive signing, and I just don't know where we're going to need one. I mean, maybe a right back. I think we need a right back, and maybe a new centre back, because Godin, he's 35 now, he's 81 rated. And maybe a backup striker or one or two more strikers, because we're going to have to change that formation. Costa is not going to do it up there with Griezmann, so we're going to see what we can get done here, boys, because I think this could be a big season for the Champions League as well. So here is the first pre-season game against Spurs. We're going to get through these quite quickly because there's going to be a lot going on in these episodes. It's a 1-0 win, and the reason there's going to be a lot going on is because we're also going to be going. We're actually going to keep going, and we'll negotiate for this guy. We're actually going to be simming not from here just straight to January. We're going to be simming past the group stage and checking if we get out of the Champions League group and going to each Champions League game up until January, because we want to keep that going as much as possible, because as I said, this could be a big year for Champions League as we beat Liverpool in the second game of pre-season. On to the third and final group stage game. Lamar is out for 2 months. That's not a good start. So saying I've agreed for 6.2 million for Axel Werner. Hopefully we get a few big sales out to get the transfer budget up a bit, because there's some big players that I'd like to bring in. Garces can go. I'm happy with that. No, because we've got some big players we want to try and bring in. Now, transfer offer for Diego Costa. I'm just going to accept that. Gelson Martins we're going to keep. Of course, big 87 rated player. Can't be letting him go. And here's the final group game. PSG. And it's a 5-1 win. Martin scores twice. He's just saying, thanks for keeping us. So we've got Al Hilal in the semis. Garces is gone. Tatsuta, we will accept that, as well as the tournament prize money from pre-season. So I think there's going to be a lot of outs before there's really any ins. Bordeaux want to take Jalquin on a loan deal. I'm fine with that. I've listed quite a few guys up for loan actually, but we're only here for a season max anyway, and if the Champions League goes well, this could be our last season. But Al Hilal in the semi-finals, surely it's a win. It is. It's a 2-0 win, and on to the finals. We're looking quite good, and I know we're going through this quite quickly, but it's going to take slightly longer to stop at each of the Champions League games leading up to January. We'll not be going through the group stage games individually, but we will be stopping after the group. So Diego Costa has been sold. Got a loan deal for Solano here. We're going to accept that. And now into the pre-season final against Bayern Munich. Also a few other steals there. Perez, he can go as well. Jalquin has been loaned out and Tatsuta has been sold. So here we go. Final against Bayern Munich. How is it going to go? It's a 4-0 win. So quite a comfortable, solid pre-season overall, which is nice to see. And maybe now Man City want Patrick Schick. I'm going to delegate that because he's not a player that I really favour, but we could get some big money for this, so we're going to see how this goes. So lads, we needed a right back and we've brought one in. We've signed Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich for 57.5 million plus Tom Edwards, but you know, he can go, he's not a big player, so he's only worth about 6 million. So we've got ourselves a right back now, and we can put him into the squad, and that defensive line is looking a lot better right now. So some players have now left, boys. Hector has left, Cynic has left, and Patrick Schick has signed for Man City for 41.3 million. So getting back up there with the money, and let's see who our next big signing is going to be. Okay, so we needed a centre back to replace Godin, so we've brought in Davinson Sanchez from Tottenham for 71 million. Absolutely massive fee, but yeah, they're just being really hard to work with. So now the back line is looking very good, and I'm thinking we're going to take a change of formation here and get probably just have Griezmann playing on his own and bring in Zielinski. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so boys, will this work? I'm not sure, but I like the look of it. This 4-5-1 attack, it looks quite nice. So we're going to have Zielinski and Saul as the cams, Rodri as our holding midfielder, and Griezmann of course up top. So I think the transfers now are mainly just going to be backups as the team mucks up, which it often does in this game, and I don't know why. That's it there. So David Luiz has been sold, boys. The cash flow again getting back up after it got hit from that Sanchez signing, but every player we buy is just a lot of money, boys. We need to add that quality to the team as we approach our first league game here against Espanyol. A few loan moves. Spurs want All Black. Not happening, boys. And we have an offer here. Mensa, he is going to be going to Lazio hopefully for 19.5 million. That'll be a great fee to get for him. And we're going to sim through the game here against Espanyol, getting loads of transfer emails. We're going to keep Moreira. We're not going to loan him. And Malejo, we're going to try and get a little more for, but we are willing to let him go. So let's see how this team does on the first day, home to Espanyol. I'm expecting a win. That backline's looking very solid, and it's a 3-1 win. So the formation in the team looking well, because Koke and Saul both get goals, as well as Griezmann, which is what we expect. So Malejo, Montero and Mensa have all been sold, and now we've got Malaga next away. It could be a dodgy one. It's one where we don't want to mess up. We're expected to get the win. It's important that we do get it, and we do. 2-1, Martins and Saul. I think Saul is really enjoying that cam role, it seems. So we're up now to 50 million. So I'm maybe going to have a look and see what I can do here. We needed a backup left back. We only had one left back in Hernandez. So we brought in Alejandro Grimaldo for around 35 million from Benfica. He's going to be our backup in case Hernandez does go down throughout the season. So we'll throw him onto the bench here. Now, the depth of the squad is looking quite low, but there's just so much dead weight, and to be honest, not enough money in this team to replace it all. So Watford want Adan. Now he's 34, he's 81 rated, but we're going to keep him because the goalkeeper situation after All Black is not great, and Lamar is back, which is brilliant, which means he can now play and the team is just looking even deadlier. So the next game is against Real Betis, who have started very well. It seems they are top of La Liga from the first two games, so obviously doing something right. So an offer here for Poveda, he can go, and Rodri yet again rejecting that. He's going to be staying at the club. So let's see what we can do. We can maybe go top here early on if we could pick up a victory or get some sort of result against Real Betis. We're at home. I'm expecting a victory, but they've beat Barcelona in their first one of their first games and destroyed Malaga. But we don't make any mistakes. Griezmann and Koke off the bench give us a 2-0 home win. Boys, it's a big offer. Barcelona want Gelson Martins. They want to take him from us, and they're saying we could get 87 million for him. Now, Barca have already offered 69.1, and we know Barcelona have money. And I do want to keep Martins, but the money is tempting. But we cannot be selling to our title and possibly Champions League rivals, so we're going to be rejecting this one, and we're going to be keeping Gelson Martins. Boys, there's only 3 hours to go. We haven't made any big signings or sales, so that is probably going to end deadline day for us. And now, time to see who's in our Champions League group. Okay, so it's not a bad group. We've got Dortmund, Club Brugge and Moscow. I expect us to finish probably top, but at least second, and it should be quite comfortable. I don't think Bruges and Moscow should be hindering us too much. Dortmund should be our biggest challenge, so we're going to sim until after the group stages and see if we've made it through. So boys, we have reached the 9th of December. We've finished all of our group stage games, so let's see, did we get out of the group? Yes boys, top the group. No losses. Same as Dortmund, they didn't lose either, so as a guess, pretty comfortable for the two of us. We topped them by 2 points, so we're now through to the knockout stages of the Champions League, so that'll be an interesting one, and the road continues. So we're going to sim to January here. At the minute we are top of La Liga, bit of a spoiler there. We're only top by 2 points though, so anything could change in the next couple of weeks. We're in the round of 16 of the Copa de España, but we'll not be getting there today. We're simming to the 1st of January, boys. We'll see you there. Boys, here we are on January 1st. Let's check, have we maintained our great position in La Liga? Yep, we're actually now 3 points ahead. We've only lost twice all season. Real Madrid not doing too well. Neither's Barcelona, to be fair. It's actually quite a tight race though. Now if we look down at the bottom of the league, we've got Celta Vigo, Osasuna and Rayo Vallecano struggling. So we're actually going to sim in a wee bit here in January, and we're going to play the first round of the Copa de España. Georgian has left, apparently a few guys have left. We have a few contracts we need to sort out here, so let's get those sorted. Now I'm going to sort these myself, boys, because we don't want release clauses, that's for sure. So I'll be right back in a minute. So we are taking on Real Betis in the first leg of the round of 16 of the Copa de España. Unfortunately Rodri is out injured, so Koke has come in. Now here's Griezmann. making a dangerous run through the middle. It's a good start. I would expect us to dominate this game a little bit. Zielinski loses out, not good. Inaki Williams, man with some speed, but he's passed it backwards. Gelson Martins pressing, doesn't get the ball. Kimmich been taken out of the game there. Jimenez does bits though. Now here is Zielinski. Switches it to Hernandez, who plays Lamar down the line. Griezmann has it, edge of the box, Saul. Gelson Martins whips it in, and it's 1-0. And it's the man who only came into the squad because of an injury. Koke scores inside 9.5 minutes. What a start for the boys. More dangerous attacking from the boys. I'm enjoying using these players, not gonna lie, they all just feel nice on the pitch. Nice players to use, and Lamar's ball in, almost very dangerous. Real Betis cut it out just before it reaches Griezmann. Now they're going to try and attack us themselves, but Davinson Sanchez cuts the cross out. Can we hit them on some sort of counter? Griezmann, not strong enough, loses out. And we've set Saul down the line. He comes back inside. Griezmann, he's playing awful. He's come out from the box an awful lot, but that's taking a deflection. It will be a corner. Whipped in by Lamar. Lopez holds it, and they've equalised, boys. It's a decent header, but one that we probably shouldn't be conceding. Here you can see they whip the ball in. And I mean, he's quite far out, to be fair, so it's disappointing no one's got to that. And just before half time, we're probably not going to have time to attack. We don't, but we definitely need to grab a few more goals in the second half. Boys coming forward. Griezmann, I don't know why he's playing like that. He keeps coming out. I'm going to have to check his instructions. I'm actually going to check them now to see. For a start, he's playing as a centre forward. I want him to get in behind. I'm going to move him up the pitch a bit, so he's playing as more of a striker, because I don't like him coming so far out to receive the ball. I want him right up there. And we're applying the pressure now. Jimenez applying it, and we've won it back. And Griezmann picked it up on the edge of the box here. It's 2-1, and Saul gets on the end of that one, and Atletico lead again. Hopefully a few more goals and we could maybe wrap this up in one leg. That'll be nice, but Atletico dominating as we had hoped. So free kick here, boys. We're going to try something a little bit different. We're trying to go through the wall. It's okay. Griezmann picks it up. It's out for a throw. Found Lucas Hernandez. Zielinski. Saul. Gelson Martins whips it in towards Griezmann. Zielinski has a go, why not? And if that had fallen to anyone there, the keeper was on the ground. Could have been a tap in, but didn't fall to us. And Betis are just struggling to get into this second half here. They got a little bit of energy at the end of the first half, but they've struggled to really hit us with anything, and we need to get a few more goals to prevent a late goal in the second half from them, because we should be going into the second leg with a lead, and it should be a lot more comfortable than this. He's kept that in there though, but Oblak, calm, superb distribution from him there though. Get that cleared. Lamar out to Saul. Griezmann, make that run, mate. It's not the greatest run in the world, but it's alright because it's gone out to Koke, who drives it back in. There's no clear shots there though. Gelson Martins. Saul drags it wide. We're coming forward again. Surely we can kill the game off at some point. Even just one more goal would do nicely. Hernandez does well to keep it in. Nice pass. That's so poor from Lamar. I'm expecting better from a man of his quality. And the defence struggling here. Hernandez puts in a good tackle. Still stays with them. Eventually Jimenez gets it out. We need to make sure that we don't concede any unnecessary goals in the last few minutes here. And Griezmann again. The ball just picked off his feet. He can't get a clear-cut chance today. But that's nice play. Saul running through the midfield. Koke, what a save. What a save. Don't know how he's done that. It's whipped in. It's another corner, thankfully, because I was about to say that's a poor header. Keeper punches it. Martins. That will probably be the last shot of the game. It didn't do too bad, Betis, but we had a few chances we probably should have taken. But I'd still put money on us to get a result away, so hopefully we do go through. But the most important thing is it's a 2-1 win here on the day. So the next game will be at home to Leganes, boys, but that one will kick off the next episode. We end this episode top of La Liga. We're level on points, but we have a game in hand, so it's all good. And cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, boys. Cheers.